And when I tell you that I don't feel bad about the fact that I ended friendships over the support of these people, y'all don't understand. Like, when the truth is right there in front of you, like, there are people who will see this and will still be like,
I'm still in a motherfucking house. I don't give a fuck.
You're not the type of person that I would ever want to be associated with, because I would end up in a ditch somewhere and you would have been the driver and you'd be like, I don't even know what happened. I walked down the street to get gas and I came back and she was dead. Nah, you're no friend of mine. Keep talking, Elon. I want Elon to keep talking because I need to just spill the tea. Tell us how many votes he really lost by and what you did to get him over the hump. Just spill the tea. The best thing that could have happened was these two trying to be friends with each other. Because now we're here. Just help us get to the finish line real quick, please. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Because I'm
Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by, supporting your girl on this channel. So, guys, all credit goes to the creators in this video. So, guys, in today's video, something that is shaking the internet, like the internet is ablaze, and we are here for all the teas. So, our political allies, in quotes, President Trump and Elon, have had a significant falling out, right? We all know that sweet relationship, the BFF relationship, and the internet is on fire. So, this relationship went down the drain after Musk criticized Trump's one big beautiful bill. If you want to know what that bill means, I made a video about it some days ago. So, fast forward, a 5 trillion tax and spending package projected to add significantly to the federal deficit, right? So that is what the big beautiful bill is. So Musk criticized that, right? And we all remember Musk, right? Previously held the position in administration's Doge. So he's expressing his concern over the bill's fiscal irresponsibility. Apparently, that was why he departed from the White House. And this argument turned personal real quick. Guys, so many things. Trump, right, replying Musk on Truth Social. Musk tweeting on X. I mean, disagreement turned personal. Musk accused Trump of being ungrateful and even suggested, right, without evidence, some other things. Let's get into this video so you see for yourself.
From being two dumb bitches telling each other exactly to an all-out public feud. It's official. The girls are fighting. So Elon Musk and Donald Trump are in the middle of a very loud, very messy feud. And honestly, it's probably just a stunt to make Elon seem likable again. But guess what? It ain't gonna work. Tesla stock dropped 16% on Thursday after Trump threatened to yank federal contracts from Elon's companies. It was his way of hitting back after Elon publicly trashed Trump's new spending bill, calling it a disgusting abomination and threatening to primary any lawmaker who voted for it. Trump ranted on Truth Social that Elon went crazy after losing his beloved EV tax breaks and that he was already planning to kick him to the curb, saying, I don't know if we will have a good relationship anymore from the Oval Office, is what Trump said. And Elon's response, okay, whatever. But then Elon took it to a whole new level. In a post on Twitter, Elon claimed that he was the reason that Trump won the last election. Minutes later, he decided to drop a really big bomb, tweeting that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files, and that is the real reason they have not been made public. And then he had the nerve to end it with, have a nice day. He followed it up with, mark this post for the future, the truth will come out. Listen, I love seeing two people I hate hating each other, but let's be clear, this is not some noble crusade for transparency or sudden change of heart on Elon's part. He knew who Trump was before he helped him win the election. And sure, a broken clock is right twice a day, but the damn clock is still broken. So before cheering on Elon, just sit back and watch the circus go crazy.
I know why you're doing this whole public feud thing. It's for one reason and one reason only. You want to stay CEO of Tesla, and you look at this feud kind of like damage control. You had a really poisonous relationship with a really poisonous guy, and it made you really poisonous to your most important company. So you think, oh, well, if I publicly go against him and some of the biggest priorities he has, then people might like me again, right? No, that's never gonna happen. This little public feud ain't gonna cut it, man. I mean, you spent $250 million to elect this guy, then you got on stage and did a salute, and then you ran around on a different stage with a chainsaw while you're taking people's livelihoods away. It's not enough. Nothing will ever be enough, and I can guarantee you by the end of this year, you will not be the CEO of Tesla.
Change this saying for today. The enemy of your enemy is not your friend. No. Elon Musk and Trump are now beefing. That's now his enemy. That does not make Elon Musk our friend. He's also our enemy as well. He remains that. Especially when you consider that he cozied up with Democrats for so long and then became a turncoat and helped Trump win this election. No, sir. We don't cheer this on. We sit back and watch the foolery. We watch the implosion that we all knew was going to happen, and we just sit back. Like, there was no way those two egos could come into a room and not come crashing into each other. They actually lasted longer than I thought they would. And honestly, Elon kept it a little bit cute longer than I thought he would, even last week. But now the cuteness is over. Now they arguing like teenagers on different apps. Like, even the optic of this is crazy. Trump is on Truth Social making posts about Elon, which is an application he owns. And then Elon Musk is on Twitter. I refuse to call it X, the platform that he owns, responding back to him. Is that not crazy to anybody? Like, this looks so stupid. This looks so childish. These are two of the most powerful men in the world arguing on the social media platforms they own. I refuse to, like, no, I'm not doing it. And to be quite honest too, like, I know the Democrats, they have unnatural allegiance to losers. They are itching to bring him back into the fold. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. His power in the political space is given. It's acquiesced by political parties. And so Republicans have already given him way more power than he should have had as an unelected person. Democrats, he's going to demand the same of you. Ignore that man. He's an awful person. We ignore him. We don't give him anything. We don't give him platforms. We don't reshare anything that he says. We don't give him anything. The other thing, too, is that he's already gotten what he wants out of this administration. He got them to label South Africa as pushing a white genocide, a lie. He got them to open the doors to white South African refugees and push that propaganda, which is also based on white supremacy. He got him to do all those different things. He used Doge to shut down agencies that had either investigated him, or the U.S. agency, which is a very small agency that people didn't know about, but Elon did, because that agency helps push America's response to apartheid. And he didn't like how that went down, because it took power and influence away from white South Africans like his family. And he, decades later, came and undid that organization for that purpose. So he already got what he wanted, and now he's rolling out. So him talking about, I've dropped the truth bomb about Jeffrey Epstein. His files include Trump. Well, duh. We saw the pictures. That was his buddy. Like, no one's surprised with that. And then Trump talking about, oh, I'm going to get rid of all his government contracts. Okay. Are we going to argue about that? No, he's a billionaire. He doesn't need more money. Like, it feels like two old men in the corner arguing. Like, we're just going to laugh about it and keep it moving. But this should not be turned into any kind of strategy, in my opinion. It should just be what it is. Two people who have no business having the power they have arguing.
Elon Musk wants Trump impeached and replaced with J.D. Vance. Hey, this public breakup of Elon Musk and Donald Trump is just as messy as we knew it would be. We love it. Tell me more. Ooh, so Trump is in the Epstein files, and that's why it's not being published? But now you tell us, huh, Muskie? Listen, I couldn't have wished for a messier breakup on a more deserving couple than Elon Musk and Donald Trump. Keep dishing the tea, Muskie baby. Oh, so without you, Trump wouldn't have won the election? Wait, hold up a second. I thought the U.S. elections were free and fair elections, democratically elected president. So what exactly did you do, Elon, to make Trump win? Trump is about to go nuclear on Elon. And you know what? I think he's about to adopt an existing mantra. Can you guess what it is? You guessed right.
It's happening. It was only a matter of time. The civil war between Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Musk has been rage tweeting pretty much all day, and he just tweeted this: "Time to drop the really big bomb. Real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT. Mark this post for the future. The truth will come out." We already knew that Trump was in the Epstein files, but the fact that Elon Musk is pushing for them to come out, I mean, you're such a genius, Elon. Why don't you leak them for us? This kind of started to escalate earlier this morning when Elon also tweeted, "Without me, Trump would have lost the election, Dems would control the House, and Republicans would be 51 to 49 in the Senate." Now, this may be the little conspiracy theorist in me, but I find it very ironic that Elon Musk would tweet that at the same time that Rockland County, New York is advancing a lawsuit seeking a full hand recount for the 2024 presidential and Senate races due to the concern about the accuracy of the results. And of course, Donald Trump fired back with his own series of tweets stating, "Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave. I took away his EV mandate that forced everyone to buy electric cars that nobody else wanted, that he knew for months I was going to do, and he just went crazy." Then Trump followed up with, "The easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's governmental subsidies and contracts. I was always surprised that Biden didn't do it." You can pause to see Elon's response. And it looks like this is what set him the freak off for him to start posting these Epstein posts, because he's posted about 3 different posts, which include what Trump said about Epstein in 2002 in New York Magazine, and how he said he liked women on the younger side, and how Trump was on Epstein's plane 7 times. He is really hitting Trump hard on this Epstein issue, and I really love to see it. He reposted something by a woman named Natalie Danglishan. If I butchered that, I apologize. And she says, "In 1992, Trump partied with Jeffrey Epstein. Just gonna leave this here." So that was his last post about an hour ago. And I am loving this. How low, how far can you go, Elon? Let us know everything.
Elon versus Trump. Let's talk about it. It all started with Elon talking about the big, beautiful bill. And actually, I agreed with Elon on that part, because the entire reason that Elon and Doge was brought in was to reduce the deficit and cut spending. And this bill did the opposite. It increased spending, which in turn increases the deficit. I agree with him when he called that out. I think the reason he called it out was to force it to go back to the drawing board, to where they can leave in the good stuff and pull out all the freaking pork that doesn't need to be there, and increases spending and increases the deficit. If that's the reason he called it out, it was a good play. It forces them to go back to the drawing table and to pull out all the pork. Well, today, Elon was like, Trump is part of the Epstein files, that's why it hasn't been released. And I was like, wait a minute, why would Elon say something like this? And then I got to thinking. Everybody left, right, and center wants to see these Epstein files. Everybody wants to know what's in these files. What better way to force the release of the files than to sit there and accuse the president of being in them? I personally don't think Trump is in there past the flight logs. And the reason I think that is because if he were, the Biden DOJ would have sat there and thrown it out for everybody to see, because that would have been the nail in the coffin to end his president, or his chance for the presidency. Back on subject. So yeah, I think the whole reason that Elon said that was to force the release of the Epstein files, because the only way that they can prove whether Trump's in there or not is to actually release them. And if that's why Elon said that, well played, sir. Well played. Granted, this is all just speculation on my part. I could very well be wrong. If I'm wrong, I will happily come back and be like, I was wrong. But I'm just sitting here trying to be logical about the whole situation and not just emotional about the whole thing. So I sat down and did some thinking, and this is what I came up with. Let me know what you think over here somewhere.
I'll let out of y'all rabbit ass mind if you think that orange man and Elon Musk are actually beefing. Elon Musk is trying to fix the decline in sales at Tesla that he caused while he was trying to play pretend as a politician. He over here leaking information about Donald Trump being at the Jeffrey Epstein parties. Sir, we already knew that. That's not news, okay? This man has been accused of essay and has lost a lawsuit for essaying someone, and these people still voted him into office. And now he's talking about he don't agree with Donald Trump's big, beautiful bill. He knew about that big, beautiful bill way before it even got presented. Who do you think helped Donald Trump come up with that big, beautiful bill? If y'all think Trump did that on his own, y'all are crazy. And he telling us that Trump wouldn't have won the election without him. Even Trump knows that. That's not a secret. The only way I'ma really believe that they beefing is if Donald Trump deports him. Send him back. Then we'll know.
Well, I really don't know if it's true or not, if it's a public stunt or not. Whatever it is, so many things will be revealed at the end of this so-called feud, right? So many details that we will not even see it coming, okay? Because like one of these creators said, whenever two mutual friends are fighting, right, when they split, we get to know the secrets of the friendship. So let's see where this leads us. Let's see. Thank you for watching. If you found value, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you can know when I post a new video. I'll see you in my next video. Please stay safe. Mental health is important. Ciao.